Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, today we are just going to get a message. What does the divine want the collective to know? So thank you, divine creator. What is it that we are meant to see at this time for this full moon? Oh, let's do the full moon. So full moon energies, what is coming to light on this full moon for the collective? What can we see for the divine counterparts on this full moon? Oh my goodness. We get the Knight of Swords, which is a card of communication in the reverse, and then the Chariot moving forward. Look at that beautiful depiction of the Chariot. These horses, Pegasus, are kind of going in different directions. So I'm just getting the sense that even though you're not communicating, divine counterparts, there is still this tandem effort, but you might not see it. You might not see the mirroring right now. And then the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So this is a card that reduces to the Ace of Swords, which is a brand new truth coming in. That's the sword that this Knight of Swords carries. So each is coming to their own truth about the connection right now is what I heard. Something on the full moon is going to be illuminated for each of the counterparts independently that's going to move them ahead in their own right. Wow, I've never seen this before. I just saw the Four of Wands union in this card. What a beautiful depiction. So there is something secret happening in both counterparts' lives that's going to be pivotal on the journey to union, the foundation being laid, even though the counterparts may be unaware of the independent motion at this time without even having to communicate it. With the cross here, they're laying down their cross. They are no longer needing to carry some kind of a karmic burden. There's something being released. No longer to be the cross to bear by each of the twins. Interesting. Okay, let's get some more information on what this mysterious releasing energy that leads towards union is for the feminines. What can we see for the divine feminines? Queen of Pentacles and Nine of Cups. So for divine feminines, it's exiting karmic situations. Literally, some wish is going to be granted, divine feminines, that releases you from some sort of, if divorce or other relationships are in question, you're going to get a wish. Either you're going to see why you're not meant to be in certain scenarios. Queen of Pentacles, let me clarify, is a karmic partner card. So this isn't necessarily saying you're going to be releasing your twin. You're going to be releasing any scenarios that you have been held back by, that have not been a fit, that have not been nurturing or kind. That wish to be released from those kinds of mental angst, conflict, there's going to be some wishes granted, I'm hearing. Beautiful. So divine feminines, regardless of what it is that has been creating a sense of, like, a lack of nurture in your life, you're going to have some kind of a solution or a remedy or a news, a breakthrough come through on this full moon. What can we see for the masculines? Oh, King of Swords in the reverse. I'm going to get another card for that, because that can be people around that aren't being honest. So can be a masculine energy, being that it's the king here, but divine masculines are going to see through something that they were not seeing clearly. It's like a misconception or a flat out lie. Some kind of wrong way of looking at things is going to be cleared up. Looking at what victory is. So I just heard anthem. So divine masculines are going to understand they've been fighting a losing battle. I just heard they've been fighting from the wrong angle. They've been upholding something that they thought would bring popular appeal, and yet it's been misguided. So divine masculines are going to give up the ghost on something they've been adhering to that they thought would be good for their reputation, I just heard. So some sort of ego alignment is going to be released. They no longer have to be the martyr in some regard because they got it wrong. They don't have to adhere to some code of conduct that they thought was the accepted norm. Okay, let's get on to the divine masculine check-in. What can we see? Thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest, most beneficial information coming through. How are the divine masculines looking at the connection at this time with their divine counterpart? How are they seeing their divine counterpart at this time? How are they feeling on the heart space for their connection? How are they feeling on the heart space for their counterpart? What are the divine masculines wishing? I see that sort of truth that we were just talking so much about. What are the divine masculines wishing for at this time in their own lives and regarding the connection? Oh, I have to shuffle again. What are they? Oh, we get the wish card popping up as I say that. What are the divine masculines' actions in their own right at this time and towards the connection? What is the biggest challenge for the masculines? What is the spirit-guided solution for that challenge? And where is the energy going in the near future? I am shuffling a fourth deck, which I don't usually do. So I'm being told this is going to be specific for divine feminines to clarify something. I don't know what that's going to be yet. Okay, so what are the divine masculines thinking about the connection? 10 of Cups, Lord of perfected success, and the Fool. So they're looking at the perfection templates and what to go towards. There's a little bit of a which way do I go energy here with the Fool in the reverse that's going to cause the most success. So we just saw the Six of Wands for the divine masculines, and there was some misconception about what was going to bring public acclaim. That can mean in friend groups, community, family, karmic partners. There's something that divine masculines were on track with. They thought they were on track that they got wrong. I've only ever had that King of Swords tell the masculines, you're wrong. Twice. That's the second time ever. And the first time was that they got their divine feminines, something about their divine feminine wrong. So we got it again here, that they've been trying to live up to some expectation that was the wrong thing to try and produce success regarding. But anyways, so the Lord of perfected success, they're seeing that this connection represents perfection, that true divine counterparts, the union energies represent perfected success, not the success of the world. There's a higher acclaim, a higher frequency, a love-based, higher love. Cups are emotions to jump towards once it's seen clearly. And to clarify, oh, this is a card of inner child healing. In the reverse like this, it's celebrating the histories, bringing in all the karmic lessons, and waving the freak flag I just heard. So divine masculines are loud and proud, feeling really good about who they're becoming and the direction they're going in. They see you, divine feminine, as part of their connection or part of their perfected success. I just heard, I'm so lucky. And I know it. Okay. What is the divine masculine vision of the feminines at this time? Okay, in the 3D, and the Chariot, Lord of the Triumph of Light. So Chariot in the reverse means it's not quite moving forward in the 3D yet, but there is a motion, a trend that way. Father of Wands in the reverse, that's my King of Wands divine masculine card. In the reverse, there's something with that lightning bolt that still needs to be seen as go time, I heard, for this Chariot to hit the road running. So divine masculines know that they're going to be coming towards you when something when some information they've been waiting on arrives, when they get a missing piece of information, I'm hearing. So they're waiting for something that can be the go-ahead, the divinely guided go-ahead, but with this 3 of coins, I'm getting that it's something logistical in the 3D, like they want to connect further, work together, collaborate, meet up in the physical, something like that, when they get more information and it's warranted. So they could be waiting on some kind of plan, information, so they can plan with you, divine feminine. They're thinking about this. What is on the heart space for the connection? Oh, Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Look at how beautiful that unconditional love is, how peaceful with the dove. And Lord of the Root of the Powers of Air, Ace of Swords in the reverse. Right, they're waiting for something to be shown more clearly, some information on the heart space for you, divine feminine. So they do have unconditional love, but they're waiting to see some evidence. Oh, it could be what your idea of the 10 of Cups is, because we got the 10 of Cups now here twice. So they're waiting to come forward when they understand more about what your idea of happiness is. How many times have we heard that, divine feminines? I wish I knew what my divine masculine wanted so I could make a decision at this time. It's the kind of thing I'm seeing for the divine masculines. It's like they're wanting to know what you would do, divine feminine, in order to make some kind of a educated guess right now. What your idea of happiness, what would make you happy? Well, for the divine feminines or the divine masculines watching, there's this answer to our reason for this 4th deck. So what is it, divine feminine collective? Thank you, divine creator, for showing us. What is it that the divine masculines are wanting to know about the divine feminines? If you'll choose them, I just heard. Yeah, Knight of Swords. They want to know if you want to communicate with them. But we have the 3 of Cups and the Devil. So they want to know your karmic situation is done, I just heard. Whatever the binding that's keeping you from coming forward, the 3rd energy, divine feminines, or if you are free and clear to pursue. They're waiting for some kind of message. They're waiting to know where you're at. I'm clearly getting that they're so happy and just kind of, I heard they're waiting to spring some good news on you once they get news from you. Oh my gosh, justice. There could be some mirroring here that some divine counterparts are single that you didn't know, divine feminines, divine masculines. This is the kind of thing with the justice thing here. I'm getting quite heavily primary partners and divorces and all that kind of thing, that there's a waiting for that to be cleared. I've been getting the message that November is going to be a big month for finalizing contracts, settling things, even leading up to the eclipse, that old lives and details and contracts are going to be sorted. So it is looking like some good news coming down the line here regarding 3rd energies, regarding anything that's had a hold over. So this can also be your mindset, divine feminine. So if there's not a third energy, it can be a poor attitude or a wounded attitude or something like that. The divine masculines are hoping that you've healed through and given them the benefit of the doubt, I'm hearing. Okay, what are the divine masculines feeling on the heart space for their divine counterpart? Because they know that the connection is made of pure love. They just don't know what your idea of happiness is at this time, what you're wanting. What are they feeling on the heart space for you as a person? Strength, humility, the daughter of the flaming sword. So they're waiting for an update. They're waiting for a progress report. I got that again here. They're waiting to hear Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, that the wheel has turned, that some major advancement has happened, that you've been able to move through something. I'm really hearing that they're really rooting for you, divine feminine. I'm getting that this is very much divine feminine progress. They're also humbly going through the motions with, they made their bed, they have to sleep in it kind of thing. They need to clean up their karma. And they're also feeling like they absolutely wish and pray for Godspeed in those things as well. So what are they wishing for their own lives at this time? Yeah, Lord of material success and Two of Coins. They're wishing to juggle. The Six of Coins is about reciprocity, but it's also giving to one thing and then switching over and changing to giving to another. So they are wishing to be able to have more time, more resources to focus their attention into your connection. They're waiting for this. So I just was reminded of that King of Wands with the lightning bolt and the information they're waiting for. It's like there's a waiting game here for a specific, I just heard financial thing with all these pentacles. There's some money coming for some masculines, settlements, things like that. I'm hearing windfall, like divine masculines. A portion of the divine masculine collective is settling finances right now. I just heard inheritance, but also divorce scenarios. So I'm feeling for the whole collective, feminines and masculines. I just heard that the divine is returning the sovereign finances and possessions to their rightful owners. So that may resonate for a few. There's a financial reconciliation happening in the physical right now. I'm hearing October and November. So wow, embrace that, everyone. So divine masculines are wishing to have this go smoothly, I'm hearing. What are they wishing towards the connection? Queen of Cups and Princess of Swords. They're wishing to intuitively understand where things are at. If communication, they're watching, they're feeling into the potentials. I just heard voyeurs of energy. They're tuning in. This can be astral projection. This can be dream time. This can be meditation, praying. It's not giving me this like online vibe. It could, wow, again, Chariot in the reverse. This idea that they're waiting for the frequency to be just right to move forward. They're feeling these things aligning. There's a lot of things converging, I just heard. So where are we at? That was emotions. Okay, wishing. So what action are they taking at this time in their own right? The Hermit and the Devil again. So, they've been contemplating their higher path. Hermit is an energy that we put ourselves in when we are seeking purpose. We're looking for deeper fulfillment. We're looking for a way out of the binding, the lack, the limitations of the world. We're looking for a way to overcome the mundane, to overcome the entrapment, to overcome the death energies. and to really find fulfillment. So divine masculines are either feeling pulled to go into hermit mode to solve these devil energy things once and for all, or a cycle is coming back over this full moon to be seen, or they've just come out of meditation about it and they're starting to understand what they need to do next. They're seeing through karmic situations, they're seeing through codes of conduct, modes of being, things that used to work in an old energy. They're also seeing that separation is an illusion, that aligning with you, divine feminine, is part of the destined path, and they've been going around in cycles, the hamster wheel, I heard. So they are taking action to align with things that are more on their destined path, on their true path, on their star path. And this is showing them that they are meant to align further with you, or they're starting to appreciate the truth that they have been aligning with you. And so all that devil energy that they had before that said you were too different is being thrown out, because the obvious truth is your lives are aligning in some way that they didn't deem possible before. They didn't think it was going to be possible in this lifetime, I just heard. And now they're seeing how separation is ending, whether they have been putting effort towards it or not. They're seeing it organically, cosmically align, whether they thought it would or not. It's very coming to God agnostic kind of vibe, that they've been, I heard, baiting the divine to prove love to them. And so something has happened that has shown the masculines that even though they thought these devil energies were boss, that they thought the separation was it for good in some cases, they're now starting to see the cracks in that rationale or irrationality, and something is beginning to dawn on them. Ooh, this might be some of that they got something wrong energy too. What action are they taking straight for the connection? Oh, best friends. And the sun, they're beginning to see that you really are their best friend. They may have thought others were their best friend, but here they have you here together, best friends. Beautiful. And the Hierophant. So the divine is guiding the masculines to see that they have a friend indeed in you, that you are the one through thick and thin, through sickness and in health, the good times and the bad. This is that missing information. The divine is actually going to show every single one of the divine masculines a key to the friendship they have in you. It's going to be enlightened, the sun. It's about to, here's the angels in this temperance card, the divinely guided, the messengers, the key. They're going to see that you, divine feminine, are their best friend. Wow. What is the biggest challenge for the divine masculines at this time? Ooh, the Chariot, and there we have the King, the Knight of Swords, communication, moving forward. So the timing, the realizations, the switch over from giving in to karmic situations, investing in those directions, to switching over to investing in this connection because it's warranted, because you are best friends, and overthrowing the devil. Wow. Did we get 3 devils and like 4 chariots or something? 3 chariots? So this is the challenge, overcoming these limitations, the devil energies, to move this forward and communicate as overcomers. That's a beautiful message that keeps channeling through about communication, that in karmic situations we hash things out, we go around in circles, we demand answers of the other person, we beg for forgiveness, we demand forgiveness, we ask for explanations with exclamations, expletives, blooper reel. in these divine connections, we come together in triumph because we've both mastered the vision of what's been going on, and we get to celebrate together. It's the fun part. So divine masculines, yeah, we want to celebrate the fun part. What is the solution to communication moving forward, overcoming these devil energies? The Two of Wands, Twin Flames, and Nine of Swords in the reverse. Lord of Despair and Cruelty in the freaking reverse, and Two of Wands stepping out of comfort zone to overcome the Lord of Despair and Cruelty. Who's the Lord of Despair and Cruelty? The things that the devil represents. The misguided, the untruths, the lies, misconceptions, propaganda of the 3D that keeps us small, that keeps us locked in fear. So it's being brought to the masculine's attention that they have more power than they thought to overcome all that low vibe stuff and choose to come forward to divine counterpart, divine feminine, to come forward. What is the direction of the connection? Oh my God. 10 of Wands clarified by 10 of Wands. So another mirrored thing. This is both counterparts. Lord of oppression, burden, baggage. But what happens when we set the baggage down, this burden down? This is a lot of soul level learning, and it's for both counterpart equal here, mirroring. It ignites into the Ace of Wands, the passionate, the soul-driven, the purpose-led new beginning. We're on the same page, counterparts. We're about to step into mission in the collective and work in the 3D, partnering. This is divine feminine, divine masculine, with purpose as the Godhead, divinely guided liberation. This message has come through so many times today that the collective masculines are beginning to wake up to purpose and light that flame on their high heart for purpose, because they're seeing that what they've been going through in their own right is a fractal of the collective ascension of humanity. And when they understand how relevant their struggles, their plight, their journey to conscious awareness is on a collective level, not a personal issue, that they're not the only one that's going through it, or that it's very current and relevant information, that's when the light bulb moments go off about what they are meant to bring to humanity at this time on the planet. Because they overcome their own stuff, that becomes a throne, a seat to support them to what their mission is, to be an authority, to sit on that throne and to advise, or aka influence, others in the world. Beautiful stuff. And that is what ends the burden, instantly shifts it from things that happened to us unfairly to things that support us, to this motion on the planet, leaving the 3D, overcoming, influencing for love and light into the world and making a difference. Amazing. Let's get a message for the divine feminines. Harmonic oscillator, timing, rhythm, synchronization, and frequency. And it kissed the teamwork card here, with purpose coming to the forefront. So it's ramping up those who have been sensing mission and purpose growing, collaborations coming in, maybe even seeing that already initiated in the 3D. It's happening even more. This full moon is bringing to light things that need to be released. It's not even just in theory, they're actually being released over the next little while. And then the fun parts coming. What can we see for divine masculines? Temple of Amethystia, tranquility, patience, and disillusion. Exactly. The burden is dissolving, things are being released, and peace is coming. Peace is coming to the connections. It's going to be some downtime, cuddle time, I just heard. One-on-one time, get to know each other time. I want to write a rhyme time. And I'm looking at Chamber of Teleportation, Journey, Exchange, Transference. So what we do for self, we do for twin. This is a tandem effort. We get twin flames, and then all of us together are a bonfire. So yeah, let's do this, twin collective. Much love, many blessings.